On the 8th or 9th day of GEARMAS, my true love gave to me. What's up, guys? My name is Thor, and here on this channel we talk about all things backpacking. We talk about gear, we do reviews, trip videos, tips and tricks. If any of that has value to you, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on your bell notifications so you don't miss a single video that I release every single week. This video is just one video in a whole series that I've created called the 12 Days of GEARMAS. Each day I review one piece of gear for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. Be sure to check out that playlist so you can see what gear you missed and what gear's coming up. Let's get to today's gear review. So for today's gear video, we're talking about the Hyperlite Mountain Gear pod stuff sacks. This has been one of my favorite pieces of gear from this year that I've used. If you haven't checked out, I have a video I just released about my favorite gear from 2020 that I did a collaboration with John Kelly and Dan from Backpacking Adventures. But this has been an amazing piece of gear. Not only served a purpose, but it's also made organizing my gear on trail much easier. So this fabric is a DCF 11 fabric. It's fully seam taped and the zipper is waterproof. This is something that Hyperlite will claim is 100% waterproof. There are a couple different sizing options for this gear. Now, Hyperlite sells their 4400 series, their 3400, and their 2400. All that means is about 70 liter packs is the 4400, 3400 is around 50 to 55, and 2400 is around 40 to 45, just depending. So they sell these to fit specifically in each one of those packs, and they come in a small and a large. I have the Hyperlite Mountain Gear Junction 3400 pack, which is probably their most popular model, and it's about 55 liters. While these are cut perfectly to fit right down inside a Hyperlite pack, they will fit in any pack. So don't get turned off by Hyperlite cutting it to their specific pack, because this will work in any pack. Let's talk about weight. The small weighs about 1.2 ounces or 34 grams and has a liter capacity of 6.8. The large weighs 1.3 ounces or 37 grams and has a capacity of 10 liters. Just for reference, this is the large version, and I have my UGQ Bandit 20-degree top quilt in this, and it fits perfectly. I would say if you're getting any bigger than this sleeping bag, it might be a tight squeeze, but this fits perfectly. For the small, I have two Nemo Tensor insulated regular wide pads in here, and it just about fills this out. There's still enough room. You could probably get a t-shirt in there, or maybe a few extra pairs of socks or something like that. But for reference, it'll fit two Nemo Tensor wides. I have an interesting option on here. This white label here is just that. It's a label, so if you want to write what contents are in there, personally, I don't do it, and I would never do it because I'm always changing out my gear, so I don't want to label it like quilt and then I use it for something else and it's mislabeled. But that's there if that's something that you would like to do. These pieces of gear allow me to keep my gear organized and waterproof, and that is enough justification for me to buy this piece of gear. Because while Dyneema composite fabric backpacks are highly water resistant, they are not waterproof. Definitely not waterproof. So it's good to keep those essential items like your quilt or sleeping bag, your down jackets, any of your sleeping gear in some of these to keep them nice and dry. Alright guys, so that was today's video reviewing the Hyperlite Mountain Gear pod system. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and found value, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos just like this released every single week, and be sure to follow along with the 12 Days of GEARMAS for the next few days leading up to Christmas. Also check out the previous videos from the 12 Days of GEARMAS to see what you missed. Backpackers, it's always a pleasure, and thanks for stopping by.